This might be one of the best defensive 2Ks ever. In some cases, it's overwhelming and overpowered. But if you're trying to get in on the action, I'm going to show you guys a 6'11 speedy Giannis Antetokounmpo build with slasher takeovers. We've got him at 6'11", 212 pounds with a 7'9" maxed out wingspan, with a built body shape to keep his size and that ripped look. Now, of course, if you increase his weight, you're going to also increase his strength, and I've tried it several different times. It's not a bad look, especially if you're going up against some really strong 7-footers. But this is Giannis. We're going to be using him for chase down blocks, snatch blocks, slashing, dunking on people, and catching lobs. And in most cases, this is more of a park build anyway. Now, these are his attributes. Fresh out of winning the college championship, you'll come away with a total of 91 potential badge points. Now, if you balance out his finishing, you could actually come away with even more badges. I've done this myself, but if you do so, you won't get the slasher takeovers. And we want those easy blow-bys and the ability to finish at the rim. Taking a look at his key attributes, we've got a 92 close shot, which means we're scoring instantly in the paint in that restricted area, especially if you get switched on to a little guy. You've got a 99 standing dunk, so you get Hall of Fame rise up, Hall of Fame mouse in the house, fast twitch, and posterizer. We've got an 82 driving dunk and a 75 vertical, which means you now have access to the pro and the elite big man contact dunks, as well as the big man contact alley-oops and some really good dunk packages. With this, you also get Giannis's dunk packages, along with Dwight Howard, Karl Anthony Towns, which is actually a really good one, and Shaquille O'Neal, just to name a few. With a 70 midi and a 73 ball, as long as you're using Giannis's actual release, you can definitely knock down some wide open corner threes. With an 80 pass accuracy, we get Break Starter Hall of Fame, which means you can get those defensive rebounds and toss 93-foot long dots down court in the rec center. I don't know why, but with a 66 ball handle, while in TakeOver, I was still able to momentum dribble with the 6'11 build. I'm not condoning this behavior, it's just funny you can do it. Just don't do it against a smaller defender with gold pickpocket. We've got an 85 interior defense and a 95 block rating. I've tested this build with a 50 perimeter defense, and he was able to play pretty good on the perimeter, but then you'd have to sacrifice some speed and acceleration or some other categories that you want to hold on to. This 95 block rating comes with Chase Down Hall of Fame, Intimidator Hall of Fame, and just the ability to erase bad shots at the rim. You got an 88 defensive rebound, which is more than enough to get Hall of Fame box out and get you more boards. But even if you just choose silver rebound chaser with, let's say, gold pogo stick, that 7'9" wingspan is still going to get you a lot of boards. And with the 70 speed, 70 acceleration for a 6'11 build, especially while in TakeOver, probably goes to an 80 and above. Trust me, you're going to be overpowered running up and down the court. And take a look at these takeovers. Slight modifications actually remove the slasher takeovers, and we kind of want that, especially since he's a 6'11 build. Heck, with finishing moves, you might be able to jump over people. This takeover definitely creates more animations for you to dunk on people. And as you can see, we still get the sharpshooting takeovers, which obviously adds some extra attributes to your three-point and your mid-range shot. We get the rebounding takeovers with the rim protection takeovers as well. For this game against the AI, I chose finishing moves and stuff blocks for them posterizers and snatch blocks. When you complete the build, you literally just get a paint beast with shades of John Collins, Chris Webber, Jaren Jackson Jr. I've played a lot of different gameplays with this build, had a lot of fun switching the badges up. You guys can feel free to just pause the video at this point, take a look at some of these badges. I switch them up every time I play, so I've had a lot of fun trying different things out. You guys want to test this build out, try using Giannis's jump shot. It's actually really good this year. So first things first, I made this build 4 different ways, including a 6'10 version. But I wanted to keep my Giannis build as authentic as possible. And so yeah, we came away with the 6'11. So we made him specifically for catching lobs, getting chase down blocks. And with the slasher takeover, you get a +10 to your speed. So this is a 6'11 near 7-foot build, running around with an 80 speed. Get a couple dunks in the paint, a couple blocks. Just build a little takeover and you'll just notice immediately how fast he is at 6'11. So it's definitely overpowered. This build obviously can knock down free throws. I always make sure my builds have at least an 80 free throw, especially for bigs. You don't need much more than that. And Lob City finisher on gold or Hall of Fame is just instant buckets, especially with slippery off-ball Hall of Fame. I keep telling you guys about this. it's like the AI can't stick with you enough off ball. And so you can set a screen and just roll to the rim and call for the lob and just catch it every time. Wanted to go for 50 in that first game, but I think I settled with 40. But look at that crazy crossover at the half court line. And take a look at this. Give me that. What are you doing? So yeah, we still getting snatch blocks. I wanted to run alongside Giannis in the Milwaukee Bucks game because I wanted to see, you know, size comparison, arm length, all that kind of stuff. I always try to do a comparison. And as you can see, he was pretty comparable to Giannis. It looks pretty good, especially you take him out to the park, put the jersey on. You're going to be doing everything Giannis can do, get buckets in the paint, blocking shots, and dunking on dudes. And this is all you want to use him for. You just want to have fun, make a build to rep up really fast, to help out your team. Not really a post player, but definitely a screen and roll player. And obviously with the 73 ball, you can play the corner as well. Just like how to learn how to time your shot, get the right badges. In my other gameplays, I had footage of me knocking down some threes, but you guys should already know, 73 ball is pretty good. But look at this, a momentum dribble from a 6'11 build. I'm crossing people up at 6'11, near 7 feet, getting to the rim with ease. This was definitely one of the most fun builder tests that I've done. And you guys know I don't really make bigs like that. I'm mostly a guard or shooting guard. And the fact that we got a build like this, just going crazy. Now I know what the appeal is for making a big. So anyways, let me know what you guys think in the comment section below. It's your boy Shake. Tried to go for 50 again in 5-minute quarters. It's tough. Smack that like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. So shout out to the Shake Squad. You know who it is. Today I'm going to show you guys how to make the human demigod himself, Kevin Durant. This is a 6'10 ankle bully. He can hit ridiculous difficult shots. He can post fade from anywhere, lock people up on the perimeter, and board with the best of them.